Go ahead.
Oh, alright. Hello, this is CPX for Ultima 1125's channel, and I'm here with a deck profile for my Genesis deck, which is actually focused around Goddess of Good Luck Fortuna over here. So I'm just gonna get started. For the starting Vanguard, I run Vivid Rabbit, which is your standard grade 3 fetcher for the Genesis clan. And then I'm just gonna move on to my grade 3 bases first to help explain everything easier. I only run one Fortuna because for some reason I tend to draw this one Fortuna every one of my games. I have never needed more than one, and I always tend to ride her. It just works perfectly. So her limit break is Soul Blast 3. If you drive check a grade 1 or higher Genesis unit, you can pay the cost. If you do, you discard that card and redrive check. So essentially, it pretty much can almost guarantee you get 2 triggers in a turn, which can be somewhat bullshit at times, but it's extremely powerful and very good. Her alternate skill is Soul Blast 3 to give her +5. Next, I run for Tekken 2 Eternal Goddess Inawaka Hime. Because of the way the meta is built right now, a lot of decks focus around rear guards. So being able to use Inawaka Hime's limit break, which is Soul Blast 6, and retire my opponent's front row, it gives me a lot of options to cut their utility, which is very powerful, especially with Raging Form Dragon rolling around. Then I run 4 break rides for the deck. Oracle Queen Himiko. Her skill is Break Ride. When a Genesis rides this unit, give 10,000 power to your Vanguard, 5,000 power to 2 rear guard, and your Vanguard also acquires a new skill, which is when it attacks a Vanguard, you Soul Blast 3 and draw a card. Her other ability is just more a generic soul-based limit attack, so it's you Soul Charge 1 and gain an extra 1,000 power when you attack a Vanguard. And then moving on to grade 2s, I run 4 Witcher Raven's Chamomile. She's a very good card. What she does is, when you Soul Blast her, you can pay 1 from the damage zone to color to any open rear guard, which is extremely good for Fortuna, considering you can get 4 to 5 attacks in a turn this way, because of her limit break. So I play her at 4. Next I run 4 of the generic Counterblast 2 draw cards. It's pretty much become generic nowadays for most clans. It's good, it applies pressure, and it does what Genesis wants a lot of the times, which is add cards to your hand. Then I run 3 Battle Maiden Sehoime. Sehoime lets you Soul Charge 3 if she hits a Vanguard by paying 1. It's a very good card. It helps charge the soul, which is good, which is what Genesis wants. And it applies a lot of pressure to your opponent, forcing them to waste up cards from their hand if they're because they don't want me to get the +1 or anything. So that would bring me to 11 grade 2s, also 7 grade 3s. For my grade 1s, I run 4 Perfect Guards, because Perfect Guards are Perfect Guards. 4 Witch Frogs Melissa. She's pretty much a grade 1 variation of Camille, which allows me to color from rear guard when she's color to rear guard when she's Soul Blasted for 1. So it helps set up 16k columns like for 4 or 5 attacks with Fortuna. Then I run 4 of the promo card from set 10, Existence Angel. It's when it boosts a hit on the Vanguard, you Soul Charge 1, which is extremely helpful, and it helps you Soul Charge enough, but prevents decking out. That's one of the better reasons I run it. Then I play, to wrap up my grade 1 basis, at 15, I run 3 Witch of Cat Serum, which is when it's played, I Soul Charge 1. So it's pretty standard, I would say, if you're going to build this deck. Then trigger lineup is simply just 8 crit, 4 draw, and 4 heal triggers. And that's mostly it for the deck, I would say. So, yeah, this is my Genesis deck. Hope you like it. Watch some of Ultima's other videos, etc., etc. And I think that's it.